Welcome once more to this yet another presentation, which obviously is going to give us answers to questions that people ask. And we are so excited to be able to have this component where we present the answers to questions that we receive. This time around, I'm actually going to present on the LOE payment. We really need to understand. Obviously, the question was, what is level of effort payment? And then we are also going to look at who is entitled to this payment. Now, this is coming from the question which someone actually asked to say, what is in it for me? What is in it for me? That is basically just one person trying to find out, why should I get motivated to be able to do these things you want me to do? So here we are actually presenting the answer to that question. Now, this presentation is literally going to give an answer so people can understand. Other details may not come out, but we are probably just making sure that people can actually put 1 plus 1 to make 2 so that they comprehend. I also need to mention that along the way as we go on, we'll be able to make known of all details to each and every person that is actually involved on this program. So here I go into this particular presentation. So the level of effort payment is a type of payment arrangement in which the payment is based on the amount of effort put into a specific task or project rather than a fixed price. In other words, the payment will depend on the amount of time, skills, and resources required to complete the job. So the level of effort payment is often used in long-term projects where the final scope and requirements may not be fully understood at the start of the project. For example, software development projects may be paid on a level of effort basis if the exact requirements or features are not fully defined at the start of the project. I'm sure from what I have actually said already, you would actually understand here that this project that we are doing, the DTLS project, is not necessarily a short one, it's a long one. There are even extensions that we are actually anticipating. And because we do not know the outcomes, we are doing a pilot and all that, we attach to it a level of effort for the people that we are working with. So that is basically the whole essence of this particular explanation. So I continue. So the advantage of level of effort payment is that it provides flexibility in the payment structure, as it allows for changes in requirements or scope without having to renegotiate the payment terms. However, it can be difficult to estimate the exact amount of effort required for a project, which can lead to disputes and disagreements between the client and the service provider. Now, in this particular sense, for the DTLS program, the level of effort payment is basically an amount of money that we are actually giving for each and every person that is completing the task within the framework or within the stipulated time on the project. Now, which people are we targeting here in terms of the people who are entitled? First and foremost, the people at the headquarters, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, they are entitled to this particular payment. And also Zambia Library Service, in terms of the people that we are working with, they are also entitled to this payment. The District Education Board, the secretary, and the person that is assisting the District Education Board secretary could be the DRCC, the planning officer, the SO, whatever, whoever the district felt fit to be able to drive this particular project would actually be ideal. So these are the people that we are looking at. The head teacher at that level might actually be entitled, but what I would actually encourage head teachers in schools is that they should take the responsibility of being a gatekeeper for them to be able to run things well, because there's a lot of benefit. There are a lot of benefits, and the head teacher might actually be in control because they are the ones. Imagine a situation where the head teacher is not in control, and then there is a person that is actually the knowledge center controller. Now, the head teacher might actually be looking small to the person who is running the, the knowledge center. But if the head teacher takes up this responsibility, whatever qualification they have, they can actually benefit because they would actually control that. Because the knowledge center, from the look of things, would actually be in school forever. Because obviously digital things are not going anytime soon. They are actually just about to come and be part of us. So that is just one thing that I really need to emphasize in this presentation. Now, I want to say and mention before I actually close this presentation that these entitlements are things that we are actually putting in because we want to motivate the people we are working with. In a case where people fail and we also fail, it means that both of us have failed. But we want to promise from our side that we are doing everything possible to make sure that we fulfill whatever we are actually doing. Now, if by any chance there is any counter proposal or any feeling that this thing or what we are offering is not to that extent or to your expectation, I think in the physical presentations and the meetings and orientations and all that, our team and your teams and also the people that will be meeting would be able to negotiate and see how best. But however, as we are presenting this to everyone else, we know very well that with the ministry, we have actually presented our case and it looked like it's something that is welcome. And therefore, what we are saying is that we'll be able to motivate people as they work and present or attend to tasks according to the way we are doing it. This component is very important because we know very well that you people are actually busy with your roles in the ministry. And therefore, if we motivate you by way of a small gesture or a small LOE payment, it would actually propel you to be able to achieve the goals. And by that doing, we would actually achieve and we will succeed in this project. Just like I said earlier on, our success rate for this particular project is 5%. Why? Because we are not depending on me, one source of income. And secondly, we are also not sure whether what we are actually doing is making a lot of sense to people out there. So when we see more people, then we see that there's sense. I hope I have taken time to explain this component. And just like I would really want to emphasize, the people at district level, whoever is in charge or involved in putting up tasks for the project is entitled to the level of effort. So this is a payment that we are actually giving upon successive completion, and it is obviously approved that it has been done successfully and in a way it is supposed to be done. Then you are entitled to something. Now, I want to say as I close, it is not something definitely that is equivalent to a salary, but something that is able to motivate you, because obviously the next task will be performed even quicker because you would be anticipating an incentive. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for following DTLS program. We are here to answer questions as they come, and we'll do this for you to be able to follow. And you can go back. What I can only say is that please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can actually be able to go to know what we have posted in a particular time, and you'll be notified by an email that there is something that we've posted. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.